Hello everybody, welcome back to the DaVinci editing screen, because last episode we ran out of space in the episode and so we cut it in half, and this is the second half of last episode. Super quick intro out of the way. Let's get back to where we left off in the last video. Come on, Shazam! I just realized I didn't show off the tops of the towers, so I figured I should do that.
Oh.
Behold, the tops. There, you happy now? That's it. I mean, yeah, I don't know what to say. If you know a lot about the original trade center, then you'll know that the South Tower had an observation deck. It's a very good observation deck. You can see just about oh, I fell off. Hang on. Like I was saying, just about a teeny tiny little bit of the island down there, ever so slightly. I mean, there it is. You see it? Yes. This platform is going to be absolutely useless to anyone until we get off the season and I can up my render distance. But you know, it's cool. And then, unfortunately, Minecraft build limit exists, and so we can't build the antenna. But yeah, also fun fact, the towers had a little dome in the middle of their roofs. I didn't know that actually until I was building this, and then I found out, and they have a little thing because of the hat truss, and the antenna sat on it. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright, so we've updated to Minecraft whatever the heck update number this is, and this is for anyone who played back during the 1.12 to like 1.16 release period in Bedrock. We're right back there. I can't. So, first, I'm gonna throw on the footage I got of me trying to place a stack of stone, because I've dubbed this the Just Stop Building Already update. Because that's not allowed. Building just isn't allowed anymore. If you want to try to place blocks, they just decide that they won't place sometimes. It's pretty cool, you know? And also, it seems that you just break the blocks underneath you when you're digging half the time now. If you're digging in air. You can't like, you know, like right here, you know? Okay. Standing here. And I'm going to run along, and I'm going to break all of these slabs, right? The ones that my pickaxe is pointing at, right? Yeah. Because that makes sense, right? I'm going to break that one in front of me, yeah? No, I'm going to take down everything. It's great. It's great. I love it. Love everything about it. Thanks. Thanks, Mojang. Good update. 10 out of 10. Okay. I've had a little bit of time to calm down. I'm still very upset about this update. But you know what? I'm going to have enough faith in Mojang, since they've done a really good job of not doing really bad updates for a really long time now, all things considered. I'm going to assume that when they say, by the way, we fixed the bug and you can place blocks again properly now, that it's actually going to be fixed, and it's not going to be like block lag, which they said, hey, we fixed it, and then they didn't fix it, and it got worse. So I'm going to have enough confidence to assume that they're going to be capable of taking this bug out of the game, and it'll work, and everything will be good. We still got work to do. We still got things to build, towers to finish, roads to plan, all the stuff like that. So I think that, or rather, I know that there's lots of stuff that we need to do. So we need to get started with that. So one of the things we need to finish the lobbies is we need a bunch of quartz, because I think quartz will look good for the underside of the mezzanine. So that means we need masons. And for masons, we need some of these floors to be built, because after all, this is the World Trade Hall. So, you know, we need the villagers to be set up inside here. And for us to build the floors, we need cyan terracotta. So we got plenty of terracotta. We just don't have any dye. So, and to make cyan dye, we need cactus or sniffers. And I prefer cactus. I don't even know if I have any cactus is the thing. I think there was some cactus that was left out at the gas farm. Yes, we have cactus. Oh, we also have some sand out here. I've been needing sand and a tiny little bit of gravel and some more terracotta. Oh my goodness, look at all the things. I should organize this place and bring all the stuff back. Yeah, so we're going to need a lot of cactus. As in, or cyan dye. As in, we need slightly over a shulker box worth of cyan dye. So we need a properly big old cactus farm, and we're going to need a super smelter to smelt all the cactus into green dye. But let's start with first things first and get some kind of cactus farm built somewhere, because I'm hoping to get all of the, like all the farms and stuff, which I want to build many farms, that we can get them set up in buildings, or like where buildings should probably go. And so if we have the roads marked out and I can vaguely tell where the sidewalk vaguely is gonna go, then we can put the cactus farm inside the footprint of another building that we can mark out. So I'm gonna do that, and since it's going to be big, we'll probably want more than a stack of cactus growing, so I'll just have some cactus growing out here just so we have enough to fill the thing up. And I'll be back when we get to actually building the cactus farm. So I don't follow update news anymore. What the heck is that? And furthermore, does it prevent cactus from growing? I don't know the answers to these questions. But while I was flying around, this has just been a thing that bothers me because I set it up slightly wrong. When I first started test designing these out in creative, we were just goofing off, and like I said, these are going to be the shells to farms. Now that they're built, I can notice a little of the problems, and one of the problems is that the corners are a little too big on each. Yeah, they're just a little too big. They kind of take up too much space, so when you come at the towers from the side, you can't see, kind of like it looks too bulky, and I've kind of hated that. So I just tried adding those tough blocks up here that, you know, are the little bands that went around the tower. And I think adding it onto the corner helps kind of break up how big the corner is. Hi, cat. What are you doing? There's a cat in my lap, and she's trying to fall out of it, it seems like. But yeah, having the band, or the band, yeah, extend onto the corner, I think really helps kind of break up the corner a little bit, although it does make it look a little bit thicker where it isn't. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure what to do about that, because there's no way to really fix the corners without taking the entire thing down and rebuilding it. And I've already done that with one of them, and I'm not doing it again. But I do think it helps from the side. Like this view, I think having it on the corner really helps. So I'm going to put it on all... We'll put it on all of the North Tower. And then see how we like it. And just kind of like, you know, while we're flying around in the area, I'll just keep tabs on it. And if I think it looks good, then we'll add it to the South Tower. And if not, we'll take it down. But that way we have some comparisons to make. It's a beautiful view at night. Even if it's not very much completed. You can see I got some of the spandrels in on the north tower, you can see these lines here. Those are the spandrels. The floors sit on top of these, so we got to get these in all over the place. And I did put some of the floors in. We're just kind of marking it out a little bit so we can get it fully set up once we get enough supplies. Also, I do think I like the braces on the corners. So I'm not sure what to do about the top. The top doesn't quite work. My FOV changer isn't on. But the top doesn't quite make as much of a difference as I'd like. And I think that's just because of the way the tops are set up. So I'm gonna mess around and try to find a different design up there that kind of helps, again, break up the corners a little bit. Also, there's been huge, many work and progress is done on the roads all the way around. Lots of digging been done around over here. We've opened up to the waterfront. I'm thinking we can have some kind of really cool little like promenade, I don't know. And then up here, that'd be, you know, a neat little thing. Maybe we can get some like parking lots around here. For some reason, I want to call it a car park. I don't know why. Where does that even come? I know that's a Britishism. Why am I wanting to call it a car park? I don't know. Right here is a very good example of why you design before you keep building. There's not too much left of the original white line, but this is where the old road layout used to be, and this is where it's supposed to go. This white line is supposed to be the edge of the road. So we've got to do a lot of work around here, and this is going to be complicated because these islands were all set up with, I believe, I haven't fully figured it out yet, but I'm 95% sure that they were the entrances to the underground parking lots, which we will not be building. We're not digging this place out and building a whole bunch of underground stuff. We've already dug out too much as it is to get these in. But we will have the entrances to the parking garages if I can finagle it. We're working with tight space, just, you know, converting to Minecraft blocks and everything. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we gotta sort this road out, and the such along all the other ways. Oh, this is really cool. Actually, we got the signs up. I'll show you this one. I had the other one set up, but then we had to move it over, so I don't have any glow ink. So I couldn't do that. But if I deactivate RTX, you can see it. Ta-da! To World Trade Center. And the same over here. Again, it needs to be glow inkified. It looks so much better in RTX with the glow ink. Like, it properly looks like it's a neon sign, you know? But unfortunately, banners don't work in RTX, which is very sad. The roads are a little more roady. As you might see, we got a little more of the pavement and everything, and plans a little more planned out. But more importantly, I've worked on another layout for what will be a skyscraper of some variety down there. Honestly, it just feels really small. Standing from up here and looking down at it, it just looks tiny. But it's fine. Not every building can go up to build height. So, yes, this is where we're going to build. Hello, cat. What are you doing? Please do not rip my headphone cords out while I'm recording. That would be very not nice of you. I don't really know what the tower is going to look like, but I think it'd be kind of cool for this outer line here to be some kind of like lobby, maybe like glass facade kind of design. And then this bit itself will be the actual like tower. Possibly when we dig out more along this side here, I could expand how big the base of this tower is, and there could be like, it could be kind of a multi-leveled thing. But maybe not. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure I can fit a cactus farm inside of a 20 by 20 area. I'm pretty sure I could fit it inside an 18 by 18 area and leave extra space to work with for this outer wall. So that shouldn't be a problem. So I'm going to get things set up, and I think we'll start building it probably about 10 blocks up in the air, and that way we just have enough room to build at least a couple floors for the lobby and storage area in here. So I think that's the plan. Wow, my face is really reflective-y. You can just, it's just, you can't even see. I'm sure I'm blind right now just from staring at those light bulbs. Look at how bright those are. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go find some glasses and go to sleep and get rid of this rain so my face isn't as reflective-y. And then, yeah, I'll get started, set up a little base platform, and then we'll look at how we're actually going to do the cactus farm. All right, so a lot of things have happened since the last clip, major update-y clip. Not a lot of things have happened since literally the last clip. Anyway, and there's been quite many works having been done. I'll just kind of run through generally. We got the plaza in. I spent all of my gold savings on this. I no longer have any gold to deal with inflation, so now I'm going to be poor. We have what would be a giant mob farm underneath the plaza if we weren't on a mushroom island. So it's a good thing we're on a mushroom island. It's a good plan, yes. I'm smart, I am, yes. I knew this was going to happen. That's why I'm throwing my pork chops on the floor. We also have a temporary super smelter. It's very temporary. It's not going to stay here for much longer. We gotta get a proper building set up somewhere and get proper super smelter set up. And most importantly, actually this is not most importantly, but one of the important things is we have now a cactus farm up here. I think this is what I was talking about doing in the last major update clip thing. And I don't know. It's entirely possible that cactus flowers don't grow when cacti are covered by blocks. It might be that is possible. I genuinely don't think that's the case. And so my best guess is that there's a bug in the game right now that flowers don't spawn when cactus have a block above them. Because that's the only... I don't know. I just don't see that being intentional. But it could be. I don't know. I didn't look at the update at all, so, you know, who knows? Cactus. There's an LA floating off into the distance. Goodbye! But I think the biggest thing that has happened, which you've seen a couple of small clips of... Oh, also, we're working on the core now. So we got staircases in. They're very good staircases. You can't fall off of them at all. Not even once have I ever slipped and fallen off these staircases. Wow, I'm doing pretty good. This is a good streak I'm doing right here. I mean, what? I've never fallen off these staircases. This is normal for me. Yes, I always climb the staircases with such ease and precision. Okay, come on. Oh... Wow, I guess I'm just a master at this. I guess I just fallen off too many times. Ah! There we go. I knew I could ramble on until I fell off. Yes, there's staircases. They're very good staircases. You don't slip off them at all. We'll get walls. For this staircase is gonna have walls on all sides. This staircase is not. So, or the two side ones aren't. So it's gonna be fun. We're starting to get the elevators in. There's I don't really know how much detail to go into here, honestly, but the sky lobbies, that's a thing. These towers invented the concept of sky lobbies. So all of these bigger elevators out here are going to go straight up to specific spots in the tower, about a third of the way up and 2/3 of the way up. I think this set is the 1/3 of the way up, and this set is the 2/3 of the way up, and then all of these ones go up to smaller spaces in between the sky lobbies. There's a portal here because in here we've got a bunch of villagers. All of these guys trade quartz, which we're going to need for all the ceilings, so yeah, it's going to be fun. Big collectathon of quartz. But yeah, we've got 3 floors currently of villagers, each with 24 on it. We're planning to hit close to 200 villagers in this tower, and I've been informed not to go over that because the game will break. So, unfortunately, we aren't going to hit like 400 or 1,000 villagers like I was definitely not intending to do. I would never do something like that. What, 1,000 entities in one area? Me? No, I would never do such things. The North Tower, we've got a decent number more floors in. I'm now entirely out of diorite. Have expanded up the spandrels. I've added in a ton of glass. The glass looks great, except when it renders out, once you get really far away, which really sucks. It's a terrible bug. I'm gonna, if I remember, put the bug report in the description. Go upvote this bug because it's absolutely horrid. Look at pressing the wrong button. I didn't want to take a screenshot. This scares me every time. I mean, what? I'm not scared at all. It didn't scare me. Yeah, just look at it. It's so terrible. You go up here and it looks so good and clean and beautiful and exactly how it should look, and then you just walk ever so slightly back and it all just turns white. And it's gonna get worse and worse, and I bet that the top's just gonna render out when we're standing at the bottom, so it's just gonna look atrocious. With this very long and rambly clip, this is going to be plenty of progress for today, and you know, I mean, hey, you guys didn't even know that boat existed before today. Also, look at this. Look at all the ground we took down. Huge ground takedown over here. Look at the size of this missing mountain. Can't see the size of the mountain. It's missing. Yes, exactly. That's what you're supposed to be looking at. What was I saying? Yes. Oh, yes. End of episode. That's the plan. Yes. So yeah, it was kind of unexpected getting all of this work done. I was intending to take things because I am trying to make videos a little more silly, a little more slow, less massive progress updates than I'm doing. And well, just there's things happening in my life, and Minecraft at this point is kind of just what I'm doing to kind of, you know, escape from all the things going on behind the scenes. And so sometimes I just get carried away and just do a ludicrous amount of work, and then I go, oh wait, I should have recorded. So I'm going to try to get videos out as I can, but at the end of the day right now, if I just need to play Minecraft to relax and not think about recording, then I'm going to do that. So we'll see. I think this video is going to come out 2 weeks after the last one. I'm going to see if I can hold up to that, but if I can't, then I can't, and that's all there is to it. So, yeah. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed the progresses and all of the things, the pirate ship, I think the pirate ship happened this episode. I'm pretty sure it started this episode. I don't even know. Yeah, if you enjoyed, if you want to look forward to what is coming in the future with this massive island project, terraforming, building the things that we have planned, and some shenanigans, of course, then do hit that like button because it does help out the channel, and subscribe if you haven't already and you'd like to stick around for more of this silliness. And with all of that said, I will see all of you all hopefully in the next episode. So don't have too much fun enjoying the new intro or outro screen thing that we created. That's going to be first ever used on this video. Hooray! Big excitement. Goodbye!